from two.
Dort.
Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late.
Luckily,
these last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
2 weeks, so that's awesome.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at the 5. And for San Antonio, they've got Duren. Grayson Allen is out there with Murray. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Vassell in at small forward. And obviously, it's a long season. But, Doris, you feel like reducing the amount of games would be a good thing?
I think no matter what, you're talking about reducing the schedule, Brian. You're facing an uphill battle. The reason is easy.
It's weird, though, because like Zion's their best player, right?
And who is the person willing to do that? I just think it's not something that's realistic. It's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Like if they wanted to, they could have like a starting 5 that are like maybe Zion, Brandon,
now Gilgeous-Alexander
Walker, Kessler,
really played well against Phoenix in his last game.
Bronze
they set a pick.
I forget. Their guys can be really
hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
87, 88, like a 93 or whatever Zion is. That's a good starting. It's a great starting hand. And then like off the bench should be like an 85, an 83, and an 80 or something. I forget. I don't know.
He's guarded by Vassell. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot.
Guess we'll find out when the playoffs come.
Blocked again! And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last.
That's what we've done is Grayson Allen is starting the shooting guard position. They send it over to the small forward spot, which is what
first quarter of play, a minute in. Shot clock at 2.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one. The Oklahoma City Thunder, clearly an organization focused on the future, look no further than the median age of their roster. One of the youngest teams in the league.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Right, so having a young team like the Thunder must have its advantages and disadvantages, huh, Doris?
Unequivocally, the upside your guys have brings energy, potential, and obviously their lack of experience can hurt when you take on more veteran teams. But the key for this organization is player development. Can you build habits? Can you build culture? And can you build a winner?
Dang. See, that's a problem. With the end of more...
He's guarded by Vassell.
Like that, so.
Pass to Williams.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see.
Nice.
Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Duren. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah,
his playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Spurs.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offense.
Oh, hey! How about that?
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
My starting guys shots was Holmgren. Mitch.
His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock.
I'm just kind of running through the lane, putting up.
Here's Holmgren looking to end the drought. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Weak shots, what I'm trying to say.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
That's candy. I've done that 3 times down the floor. Okay, Grayson.
This is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
My guys are
the Thunder have gone only 2 of 6 from the field.
Worn out here.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
I can't stop him as much as I'd like to defensively.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint.
Stolen. Oh, I'm supposed to turn it over.
And here's the fast break. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Their last encounter in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Jovic.
Because the other player that I have, I have to check the free agents.
Williams against
the other player that I
Pearl.
have
4-3
is Brandon Goodwin.
Duran with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
He's not going to be able
Allen
to play
drives.
the
Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Johnson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix. And he gets it back. Yes, it's good.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Down low. Here's Duran. Williams defending. Pass to Duran. 5 on the clock.
And spin.
Second chance shot. Some solid defense from Williams.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Vassell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston. They get it back. 1:10 left in the first.
Okay, let's do that.
Pass to Duran. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Their last game.
All right, we need some fresh blood here. Okay, Sumner. DeRozan. Vassell's going to need to be pulled for Paul George. This is already getting rough. And then I do feel confident with Wood. Collins. Like so. Yeah, we're going to run this.
Win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Pass to Johnson. Puts it up from 17. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. San Antonio leading. DeRozan outside.
DeMar making to action.
Collins a screen. DeRozan passes to Collins. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate. Just so pretty.
Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 6 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Collins a screen. DeRozan passes to Collins. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Well, I think when DeRozan's involved, and obviously the pick and roll is almost always successful. He's got a great sense and knack to be successful in there.
And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs out in front, up by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Setting shots back.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. George defending. Pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. And it's Wagner missing.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Out to the right wing.
That was not what I meant to do.
Wood passes to DeRozan.
Ooh, okay.
Collins a screen.
I was so confused with that.
DeRozan finds Collins. The shot's good. And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
Is that a miss?
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Oh yeah, Christian Ocean. Okay.
Wagner outside. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Williams.
Oh, nice.
And a miss there on the triple. And the Spurs shooting about 60% for the game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Wagner outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And that one's good. Yep.
That was cool. Okay. So far, so good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Inside. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Woo! So I saw that.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Offensive rebound. And down it goes. 2 points.
I have one of my starters.
Holmgren's got 8.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players.
Go ahead and put Duran in right now. Tomorrow's gonna come out. Still can come back in. Drew Eubanks gonna go. Some are good ones. Okay, yeah.
To succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, VA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw even in there lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Duran, he's checked in for San Antonio. Eubanks comes in for George. And there's a whistle. That will belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Yes.
Spurs have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Wood against Williams. Wood misses. Oklahoma City trailing.
All right, I'm back.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wood grabs the board. On the wing, DeRozan. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And as it goes out of bounds.
Oh, that was rough. Oh, wow.
San Antonio will keep possession.
Lucky he kept on swatting at it. That would not have been my ball.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
That was excellent defense.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duran's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Sumner.
I'll say there's a size mismatch somewhere.
Wood outside.
Is it?
Here's
I see
Duran.
it's on the other side.
He had 40 points in the win against Houston.
You know what else impressed
Wow,
me?
that's unfortunate.
How infectious his tenacity was.
Was it
Simply
Shai?
a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of...
Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's play this. Zubac there. Where Collins said you want Podol. I guess I can play them together. See how well this goes.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think what you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is...
What's up, guys? With you? There you go. You're all pissy.
Just the size, athleticism, and instincts he brings to the position. This guy has the whole package.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Murray finds Zubac. Vassell with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Allen against Johnson.
So I'm going to set the screen. Yes, yes.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. Murray passes to Pirtle. And Williams over to help. 4 on the clock. Vassell's shot is good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
A minute 39 left in the second period.
Very well.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Weird
It's
pieces.
tipped.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Here's Pirtle.
Back was the hat.
Target.
That back.
That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
So bad.
And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting poorly, just 30% so far.
Not my intention.
So
I'm
it'll be
sure he could. Well, we will put in Zach Collins. Paul George can come in. I don't particularly want Paul George to come in, so he won't.
2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I think we have one more
And
time.
now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with
gonna play the
Damian
Blazers
Lillard
game. I'll
and
play
the
the
Portland
Pelicans
Trailblazers.
games.
And on
That's,
Tuesday,
Zim, that
they'll go
Warriors
up
game,
against
I hope I
C.J.
win.
McCollum and the Golden State Warriors.
And for their matchup with the Pelicans, It's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they're able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
The Spurs making a switch here. Collins checked in, and Johnson drops them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Pellies are right ahead of me.
Pass to Vassell.
The Thunder are ahead of them.
Collins a screen to the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he makes a first. And both free throws.
Excuse me. I'm trying to hear the hiccups real quick.
Good for Collins.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Johnson against Allen. Williams a screen on Allen. From deep, Johnson. No good that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way. This game following their win against the Rockets.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Again, no good by Oklahoma City. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter.
It might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Collins with the defensive effort. And so the San Antonio Spurs with a 9-point cushion.
Well, they couldn't get anything from the
Still good to drive them on. Norma home later.
And let's switch gears for a second, checking out social media. And T-Money 720 asks Kenny, I saw that highlight where Shaq dove for a loose ball and landed. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play.
Okay.
We've got Devin Vassell. DeJounte Murray is out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Collins in at the 4. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Murray passes to Zubac. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
Still want to take Ma and Norma home later?
Murray passes to Collins. And then it's Collins.
You still want to take Mom and Norma home later?
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic
I mean, when you use the
way
car
to
tomorrow, right?
Lead a little more.
Or no?
Pass to Williams.
Yeah. Okay.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Defended by Murray.
I'm going to use it tonight.
Right side,
I'm going to use it
Gilgeous-Alexander.
shortly. She's still at Elsa's. They're going to watch a few more episodes of something.
Just great energy on the offensive
She misunderstood what I had asked her
That's
before.
Exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure
And was
to give
going
him a spark.
to come over and get the car.
Murray with it.
I'm like, well, you said it was okay if John Michael used it tomorrow. She's like, oh, I thought he was just going to drive us home tonight. I'm like, yeah, so why are you coming over here to get the car? Like, she didn't make any sense. It's like she completely forgot.
He saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought.
But yeah, I was going to, I told her, it's like, hey, well, I can just, I'm already at the car. Because she's like, well, I need you to give me the keys. I'm like, okay.
Williams passes
And she
to
almost made it
Williams.
sound like she said, Elsa's driving us over, I need you to give me the keys.
Back to Williams.
She made it sound like she was already like here.
He can't get that one to fall.
She's like, I need the keys. I'm like, okay.
Be there from
Went outside, I'm like, I can just drive to you. And she's like, oh.
Allen finds
And then
Murray.
she was like, Well, y'all are keeping the car? I'm like, I asked to keep the car, and you said you were amenable to that. Anyway, it's a big, whatever. She's fine.
Outside Murray.
You can keep the car if you want. It does not matter.
Collins with a screen on Williams.
I'm gonna go. Gosh dang it! I'm gonna go and what's it called?
To the middle.
We'll get something to eat, but I need to put gas in the car. She didn't give me money for gas either, so she said she was.
Kept it simple. No reason to get fancy.
You're not gonna use it? Okay, so I need to be able to take her home later.
Shots and produce for his team. Murray passes to Collins, and the shot goes.
What are you gonna use it for?
Collins has got 14 points.
Okay.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Oklahoma City calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now.
Glad you were able to tell me that now. It's good to know.
Getting anything to fall.
I would have just had her take the card.
Pass to Jovic. Back to Wagner. Shoot from the baseline.
I can still get something in mind.
He can't hit that time.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
To the paint. Cuts off the pass. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Timeout. This is third quarter, right? Yeah. All right, Paul, hold on. I'll throw it.
Watch the special on
Lynn Sanity.
Yeah.
Is he still playing, or?
No, not anymore. He's like, they wasted his talent, dude.
Podol, Duran, Vassell, DeRozan. Yeah, they kept on kicking him around to different teams. And the Knicks were Melo's team at that point. I think that's what their issue. Dolan's an idiot anyway. Their owner, he doesn't know his anything.
Already, and then they brought in Melo, and they just kind of kicked him into the curb when they did that.
I was going to say, well, he doesn't know what talent is, and he doesn't know how to pay players, and he doesn't. He's just about putting. It's about the fame of it. He's not about winning.
He doesn't actually know.
It's understood that Dolan, but everyone likes the limelight of New York. And he does have some basketball history with, Willis Reed, Earl Monroe, and some other guys. What's his name? Patrick Ewing, Allen Houston, Latrell. What do you want, Cat?
San Antonio
Seriously.
with almost an entire new group here. Duran, he's checked in for Zubats. Pirtle comes in for Collins. DeRozan is checked in for Allen. And Sumner subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Johnson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Pirtle with the bucket.
Yeah, there was a good stretch there where he was getting what was it? He had a 10-point stretch of 30-plus games, or a 10-game stretch of 30-plus points. His main issue, though, offensively anyway, and he was still green. He's still getting used to everything. He was like Steve Nash when Steve Nash was younger. He had a lot of turnovers.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Jovic.
Yes.
And here is Williams.
Perhaps he played for the Guangzhou Dragons, or...
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Williams is checked in for
The
Williams.
prototypical mold, yeah.
San Antonio leading. Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball.
Yes, he bounced around. I think he went from the Knicks to the Rockets to the Lakers, or Knicks, Lakers, Rockets. Something like that.
Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go.
He's on the Warriors? That I don't remember.
Now here's Johnson.
I know he got passed around a little bit. No one really used him to his optimum ability, theoretical optimum ability.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Here's Duran.
Okay.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter.
It's starting to hurt me. I've been wearing my glasses for too long.
Here's Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Gave me issues the past couple hours. I was able to get through a few levels of Doom. I watched about an episode and a half of The Witcher.
Keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great.
Doom 2016.
That's winning basketball.
The other thing that's been
I am
is really
like
just
4 chapters away from the
driving
end of that one.
Doesn't matter if the defense is there; they are challenging them.
Season 3.
Here's Wagner. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning
I was going to say I'm at episode 3. I'm right past where Geralt has, he saved that little Grove Claims to Cheese series, and that's all I've seen. I haven't seen anything after that. Well, I may have seen something right after. I forget if it's right after or right before with what's his name? The guy who was the... What's his name? Kahir? Where he's with the elves. They saved him and they had to bury some bodies. And then what's her name? I don't remember her name. The black sorceress that was a prisoner in that season. Fringilla, yes. I got to the point where she escaped. I think that's all that's happened, really. Then Suri is being the punk monkey. And what's her name?
Ooh, that's also good. So he hits both free throws.
I don't.
Thunder in possession here. Trailing by 2. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks.
I don't like what's his name.
Road trip they're currently on.
I don't like the way it feels like a CW character or something that the
Williams against Pirtle.
The King's brother.
Back to Williams.
Oh, dude. Okay, so that's one thing I hate. That
had a chance to take the lead.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Mess with that.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
I was going to say, that actor and just the way they wrote the character, it doesn't feel...
You could have used a better angle
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From deep, Johnson.
Right.
Rebound, San Antonio.
I already knew they were doing that.
They've led by as many as 11. Down low. It's tipped. Wagner with it. He has 7. Williams passes to Wagner. It's deflected.
The ball.
DeRozan outside.
There you go. Nope.
Play.
Wasn't paying attention. Okay. Oh. Let me see here. I'll have to ask you if you haven't seen the end of it.
No.
I'll get there short. I'll probably watch the majority of the remainder tonight. How many episodes are there in that season?
I think there's like 6.
Well, what I mean is like the entirety of season 3.
6.
Like 12 total?
6.
So that's it?
I think so, yeah.
So they released 3 and then they released 3 more?
Yeah.
That's
I
weird.
So. Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be easy, yeah. Duran Collins was still Alan Murray.
Close one here.
Try that.
Spurs out in front, up 2. And time to step away quick.
That's halfway point.
Yeah.
Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear.
How many episodes were there usually? Like 10 or 12, yeah?
I think so, yeah.
And it's been a
I
very
shortened
competitive
it.
game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Right. And then we'll have, what's his
City
name?
looking at who they've got to start the 4th. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Williams in at the 4 slot. Here's Williams. Scores after the quick crossover. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively.
It's a lot closer I'd like it to be.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill.
Really? Nice.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And he converts.
That reminds me of Tekken 2 Wheel of Time's coming out.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Vassell outside. About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Allen with it. Guarded now by Williams.
There you go. No? Maybe.
They get the rebound. Here's
back
Duran.
in.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with
Get
a
3
chance
the
at a
old-fashioned
3-point
way.
play.
This
If I can make free throws with this guy, that's terrible at shooting free throws.
But they do have an edge on the
There we go.
boards.
This free throw shooting stroke is way too fast.
And here are the Thunder now.
My eyeball.
It's a 3-point game. Outside, Williams.
I do not.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's on the Nets in this universe. So 7, 6, 5.
Just 5 to shoot.
Actually had to play him in the finals last year.
Hurry. They got to get up a shot.
Yeah, he's the best player by far. Led his team to the finals. I think he averages, it's something ridiculous, dude, like 40 points a game, like 26 rebounds and 4 blocks, something like that. His numbers are down this year, though, I think, a little bit, because they got someone else to play. They have someone to help him out in the middle, basically. That was his numbers are like that because he was the only one worth anything on that team for a while. Well, the only big man, anyway. They had some guards that were good. And that's what might happen in San Antonio. It's going to be him playing with, I guess, Zach Collins or Mamukashvili, or we'll see what happens.
They can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective.
And they got him down where he doesn't necessarily play like a big. He just rebounds real easy because he's 7'4" and he's athletic.
Thanks, guys.
But like, they have him where he gets to the rim at will. It's ridiculous. And then he scores a lot of his points on putbacks because he's just the tallest guy. It's easy when you're 7'4", and you're coordinated. Getting rebounds is not a thing. That's a big part of it too. Is he's coordinated. He's not like. Well, even Sean Bradley was pretty good back in the day. He didn't really age well, but he was, I think he was 7'5", 7'6". Sean Bradley was huge. Well, he was tall, massive, giant, I guess we'll say. But he was kind of lanky.
With the teardrop, Williams misses. The Spurs have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. To the inside, Collins.
I'm so lazy with my inside passes.
Pass to Allen. The 3.
Ah. That sucks. Fell. Murray. And then what? So Edmund Sumner. Paul George. Puma George. Can hear him drinking water.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I've watched him trying to figure out why he makes that sound. Because Dave doesn't sound like that when he drinks. That's just a Puma thing, man.
See, it's rather loud. Because there are some cats that you can hear him drinking water, but his is.
3 of 7 attempts in
You
this
can hear him
fourth
from
quarter to
distance.
fall. Williams with it. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That was.
I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this
Chet
is the
Holmgren,
time
yeah.
to give his team some punch.
He is. We weren't. Unfortunately, we did not get to see Chet Holmgren really play last year because he broke his leg. Yeah, he's one of those. This is his rookie year, and in the off season, rookie year, maybe second year. I don't even remember. But yeah, but he should be coming back strong this year. And yeah,
Paul George comes in for Vassell.
the Thunder theoretically have a lot of good pieces. The Rockets also theoretically have good pieces. Yeah, he is. It's Chet Holmgren. I think they have Josh Giddey and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Those 3 guys, theoretically, they should be able to mature into a great team. That's what happens in this game, anyway. We'll see in real life.
We played just over 3.5
The Rockets have a lot of good
minutes
pieces too. They should theoretically be dangerous in the future. Who else?
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch.
Oh, yeah.
Great flush. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Pass to DeRozan.
2 minutes. Some by 4. That's good. Oh,
Here's Wood. DeRozan finds Wood.
exactly.
Wagner with a steal.
Oh, that was ugly.
Here we go.
Stay with them, yo.
Oh, a clear
Come on,
foul
B.
there on the missed shot.
That didn't look like a foul at all.
And with this game coming
Looked
down
like
to
a
the
block.
wire, they're
Let's see.
quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were
Puma's
worried
challenge.
that this would slow the action.
The previous play is
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call
What's
was
this
wrong,
Puma know
he'll
that he's
back
got
them
his
up
back?
and make the refs take it.
Not gonna throw the ball though.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge,
that would be
I think
interesting.
Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really
No,
disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Launch things.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just
Let's
3.
get interplanetary first
And
for the heck of it.
Good for Wagner.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down.
Close is not necessarily where we're going. Oh.
DeRozan outside. Ooh, it's stolen away. And here's the fast break.
The thing is, we don't really know what their skin is like, though. It could be that their dermis is thick. It could be like leather. Like a bull. I was wondering about that. Karapachi.
Couldn't have captured that play any better. Kicks it to George.
Oh no, Paul George's not the one to do this. He's not the one!
Tries again. And he got
there's Duran, man.
So he'll be headed to the...
man. Okay. That was kind of loud. Who's shooting? It's Duran. Seems like I can sub everyone else back in. Murray, Vassell. I don't even know what I want to put here. Eubanks, I guess. Wood, Duran. Yeah, Wood's fine.
Line for a pair.
See if we can at least get the lead. Nope, that one's not going to go in.
Cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the Spurs with some changes. Eubanks.
He's legitimately my worst free throw shooter.
Vassell comes in for DeRozan.
But he's my best
Murray subbed in for
scorer,
Sumner.
essentially.
You know, he
The end of Dante Murray.
They'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Williams a screen on Murray. Pass to Holmgren. To take the lead, and the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Sure.
Gets the ball on the way down.
I mean, it was, but the ball was already through the net. Calling that goaltending's like, just give him the bucket. Which is essentially what happened. Okay, we're just going to do a pick and roll here. We're going to score DJ real quick. We're going to do a reverse. Go the opposite way of the screen. Get it in the air. Get it up there. No! Alright, I lied. I was trying to get it
Williams against Murray. Here's Wagner.
Oh, come on. He missed good. Get that?
Out of bounds.
Oh, it's a thunderball. This is aggravating.
There's 39 seconds left.
Forgot how late it was. I was going to go to Taco Bell. Something cheap. But Taco Bell's not open this late. I think some of them are. I think someone's open until 2 maybe? I forget. But it's not like the Taco Bell KFC. That's a different beast. I'd have to go all the way out to JV Bacon. And unless I'm able to... I'm going to try using my card. I don't know why it worked before and why it hasn't worked since. But at one point, it happened like 4 or 5 times in a row, 4 or 5 weeks in a row. I was able to use one of my cards. It didn't matter which card either. To put in gas and let me go over on the gas.
And they aren't over the limit yet.
Like, I would have $2 on the card. Ooh, get it. Thank you, sir. Alright, they don't have timeouts, do they? What is it, 6.9 seconds? Okay, play them tight, play them tight. They're going to have to go for a 3, a long 3. Play them tight.
And here's Wagner for the win!
Okay, so, it would let me fill up the
victory for the Spurs.
$35
What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so
nice to win
and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
4:45. Put a belt on too. See if I haven't hold my pants up.
Alongside our 2K.
Jalen Duran, heck yeah. Let's see here. Look at those rebounds. If you double that, that's what it's going to look like in the box score. 18, 4, 2, and 2. DJ Collins. I know, right? 50, 18, 2, 10, and 4. 22, 2, 4, 6. 24, 2, and 2. 50, 18. Oh, man, my eyeball, dude. Oh, my right eye hurts really bad. Okay, so what we're going to do... Man, he scored really well. Freaking Chet Holmgren. Nice off of that. I know, right?